want us suffering. He doesn't want us hurting. Think of your own kid. You wouldn't want a kid and see him suffering. Now my kids know that I've always taught them there's good and bad pain. I do believe that. And I've told some of them as they were growing up, look, you want to be stupid and run into a brick wall, it's not my job to stop you. If you want, I'll put my foot there so you have something to run off of. Do the best you can. Go for it. Because I've already tried telling them don't do it, it's stupid. And they're not listening. It's not my job. I'm like, you know what, you got to do this? Do it. There you go. Anything else like that? All right, ready? Go. Hope the best for you. When they hit the wall, I'll go over there, see if they want help up. If they want to run into it again, let's go. It's a pain they got to take for whatever reason. It's their journey. But at the same time, if I see my kid is hurting and there's something I can do about it, I'm not going to be like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. No, well, get some ice on it. I'm not going to just let them suffer. You know, I want to help my kids. I want to help them learn. If it's a bad pain, I've always told people, you got a bad pain, you get to the doctor as soon as possible. You do everything that doctor tells you to do, and you pick their brain to see what they would do if they were in your situation. And you do everything you can possibly do to fix that bad pain. But if it's a good pain, well, you know, you're going to have to get through it. You're going to learn from it. Learn all you can. Because, you know, if you don't learn it all the first time, you might have to go through it again.
Yep, you will.
So you might as well learn all you can. But we would not want to watch our own kids suffer. No parent in the world would. Why do we think God would want to watch us suffer? I told Titi that there's two things I can tell you from his book. One, you got to know it's all about God's love. Two, you got to know he wants you healed. The biggest no-no that he teaches in that book, and he spends 3 different areas talking about it pretty heavily, and he even recites and reports and junk, is if it be God's will. Worst words in the world that a Christian could say. Because apparently you don't believe that God's going to heal you. You can't leave that open. He said, really, there's one place in the entire Bible where that phraseology is used. And that's when the guy comes and says, Jesus, I know you could heal me if you wanted. And he said, hey, I want to. Do you believe? And so from his book, he says, he corrected the guy's faith statement right off the bat. First thing he did was correct his theology. He said, I want to heal you. And the guy believed he could. He didn't believe Jesus wanted to. Jesus said, I want to heal you. Can you really believe? So the problem is we don't really believe. We leave out. Can't put God in a box. You know, can't say, God heal me and expect him to heal me. Why? His word promises so many times. Anyways, that's a whole other book, but I think this actually helps get us to that point. Because if we've got things screwed up here, how can we possibly get the other parts right? We can't. If there's parts that are glaringly wrong, we can't get on the right track all the way. So anyways, read your book. Next time we'll go over chapter 9. 8. I can't count. We used to say in the high school I went to that we could count and do math and read and everything else until we went to school. Once we got to our high school, then it all went away. We used to say that. But it was an inner city school.
What is that? Coffee? Thai coffee. So thanks for coming.